We'll get a suggestion from you. Someone will have an idea, and we'll know that they have an idea because they will step forward confidently and they will tell as much of their story that they can get out until they inspire another story, at which point someone else will step forward. That person steps back. So the stepping forward has to be done very boldly and confidently because you're communicating to everybody that it's your turn to speak. I hope that we keep our pants on.
The clothes will stay on.
But I can't tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be fun. So, are you all ready, storytellers? Yep. Jump forward with your thoughts. All right. So, a word to get our haunted monologue off started. Oh, and by the way, these are true stories. Now we've been with our improvs. We've been making stuff up, but this is sort of an improvised storytelling where you're telling true stories, as much of your true story as you can get out before you get interrupted. Okay, so a word to get our improvisational storytellers started.
Black cat.
I heard Birdman
Black
and Black Cat. So,
Birdman is working, but it's a black cat.
Birdman or Black Cat. All right.
Yeah, I live in a house in Kensington, and there are all these cats that come in my yard. I don't actually own a single cat, and so the new neighbors moved in, and after they'd been about 6 months, they were talking across the fence, and they said, "You have a lot of cats." And I said, "I don't have a single cat." He says, "No, you have 5 cats." I said, "No, I actually have 0 cats."
It was the most pitiful thing I had ever seen. My big standard poodle, he weighed about 80 pounds, and it was trying to get the cat up, and that cat, it started flipping that cat, and that cat, rigor mortis had already set in, and it would just flip over this way, bless its heart. It was just sickening, because the cat and the dog, they loved each other. I mean, they really did.
I had the best dog in the world. He was a Labrador German Shepherd mix, and he was the stupidest dog you will ever meet. And he would eat anything, including dead animals. Well, one day I was home alone with the dog, and he just started vomiting all over the place, and it was bright green. It was the most disgusting thing I had ever seen. And then he started. Wow.
As you may know, if you're a cat owner, cats love, if they really like you, they love to bring you dead things home because it's like a sign of affection. Hey, I found this lizard, and my cat would flop the lizard in front of you like, hey, look what I did. And I go, eek, because I'm a wimp. And, the cat would bring home like a little chipmunk, and would be like bouncing it against the wall. And I said, look what I caught, and throw it in my wife's lap. And she would go, what the hell is this? We can't cook this, right? And throw it away. And one day I heard all this rustling in the shower, and I walked towards the bathroom, and I look in the shower, and somehow my black cat Pearl had brought a bird and trapped it in the shower behind the curtain.
So there was a babysitter. My brother and I were about 10 and 5, and we all heard it. And it got louder. And then we heard the scratching. And the babysitter opened the door to the linen closet. And out jumped Mittens. Later that night, we all heard thump, thump, thump. But this time it was just me and the babysitter. We didn't know where my brother was. We walked over to the stairs and discovered my brother dragging Mittens down one stair at a time by his tail. We named Mittens so because he, like many cats, had white paws, so it looked like he was wearing mittens. It was really cute. He was our very first pet, and the way that my father would let him out, he was an outdoor-indoor cat, was by tossing him. He would do like a ceremonious 1, 2, 3, and whoo! There would go Mittens out in the back.
Growing up, I watched Batman and Catwoman. She cranked my tractor. I mean, have you ever seen a woman dressed like that? Could you imagine asking your girlfriend or your wife to dress like that? Somebody help me out here.
Well, I had a cat, and it was black, but it was also white and brown and beige and all kinds of things. And about 12 years old, I'm sitting in the open garage door, and the door's open, and the cat's out in the yard, and a sparrow flew in into the garage, and was fluttering around up near the ceiling, and the cat wanders over and looks up at the bird, and wait, go ahead.
I hate cats.